went to go get Hitler, they didn't go straight for Hitler. They set up fake tanks. They said this, they did. So he gonna do stuff like live 5 blocks down the street from you. DM every.
What's that? Crept through the light switch. Is that what you told?
He gonna like go and DM every single girl in your family, every single girl around your family, everybody, all your.
That's my Drake. That's my Drake. You better do that, Drake. If it's beef, you better do that. You better do that. That's my Drake.
Niggas, girl, he's gonna. So it becomes like. So you already got that. It's like away games and home games and stuff like football and this is professional rap. This is the first time we in a place of like professional.
Next, you think of the resub.
Big 15 months. Glad you doing good now, Brody. Let me get a kiss. T.H.O. Mwah dance.
Like what Pac said, you and I know what's going on, right? But it's all psychological, right? When people went
he said he gonna move next to you. He said he gonna move next to you. He gonna fuck your bitch. He go, nigga, as he's supposed to. Nigga, stop speaking on him, nigga. The fuck? Nigga, stop speaking on him, nigga. Stop speaking on OVO, nigga, and that won't happen, nigga. Don't speak on OVO and that won't happen, nigga. You speak on OVO, you know what's gonna happen? Of course, nigga. He's gonna buy the crib. He's gonna buy that crib that's right next door to you. He's gonna make sure he tries to fuck your wife. He's gonna make sure he tries to fuck your wife's friend. Then he's gonna make sure he tries to fuck your sister, nigga. Stop speaking on fucking Aubrey Drake Graham, nigga. It's not hard. It's very simple, nigga. Stop speaking on Aubrey Drake Graham. OVO to the 6, you hear me? Listen, for all my OVO brothers, you heard what he said. You heard what Drake said, my nigga. We only aim for the head top. We only aim for the head. We don't aim to please. He will have your bitch on her knees. Do you understand? Stop speaking on Drake. It's not hard.
That nigga gotta go take care of his kids. He worried about Ye too much.
Stop, like, it's not hard.
Go get a honest a new fit or something.
So in this group chat, did you tell Travis Scott that was a flagrant foul?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because the thing is, he could have put the line on without everybody knowing. So that means I felt like everybody should go to Drake and be like, you ain't saying that to North Saint, Chicago, and Psalm's dad, because he could be saying shit that's poking at me and driving me crazy, and then if I do something that seems crazy, then they just blaming me. It's like every nigga that got locked up, it's a reason. They didn't do it just because their life was perfect and they had all the opportunities in the world and they dad brought them up. There's very few people like that is just born serial killer. That's what they want to do. Right. People are always there for a reason. And ain't nobody like, I had this conversation where Drake is like, I never fucked Kim. But I was like, but you acted like you did. You got bars that's like hidden heels, give your wife the chills. You doing all kind of, it's like somebody throwing a marble and hiding their hand or something like that.
Bro, shut up, Kanye.
Oh my God.
We actually had this conversation.
We had this conversation. And this is all, and to the point where Kim be like, I don't listen to this nigga no more. This nigga acting like he fucked. And like, we ain't never really, like, we never really had that conversation.
Oh yeah, because Kim Kardashian.
Right? No,
yeah,
what about all the,
shit.
did you ever DM her? Did you ever, what I'm saying? Everything else around it. Because it ain't about just the actual act of it. The act,
that's
the anticipation of something is what we live in. Now is the shortest moment of our life. Now, the now that was just there is just gone now. You know what I'm saying? So you could be sitting there like, did he not? That's worse than if you, I would rather you did, and I just actually had to deal with the finality, because my mind, I'm like a Xerox printer. I'm Christian, but I'll tell you something. I talked to a healer that said, I'm dealing with resentment from multiple lives of disloyalty, of the way I felt, with Virgil going to Louis and just things that, jealousy.
So it actually was a problem? Because that's what we heard.
Absolutely, I was jealous. What do you mean? I'm a human being. And people try to tell you what to say and press
on, man.
Like, you don't feel that. If you was in my situation, this is the other thing. Sicko mode, they would play it at the kids' party.
Oh, I love it.
I'd have to bring my kids to a party with this man threatening my life on a song.
I love it.
Welcome to Calabasas. And then they wonder
he ain't threatening life.
In the hospital. It has to be some type of
he did not threaten your life.
A male perspective, a God perspective, and some type of community leadership. And I'm the leader And that's what I told.
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I told
Checks
Lauryn,
over
I told
stripes.
everybody.
That's what I like.
Let's
Oh my
open up
God.
his Bible.
Facts.
So, you know, your grandmother like, you need Jesus.
Yeah, you need Jesus.
That's
No
what you
offense,
need.
Kanye at parties.
Yeah.
Favorite
because,
song, by the way.
Because all, praise God. Because all of this that we doing, it ain't adding up to nothing. And now God is pointing at me and said, this man worth $9 billion. This man, and that's pretty good for a black man. Since I was like, oh, the black. First of all, I said that before. We got to take the black version off of it. Because I'm running circles around, you know, all the other, you know what we're gonna do?
Guys.
Yeah,
All
you know
others.
no, that black or white. But what we're gonna do to the world?
We gotta make some noise for that.
Yeah.
We gotta.
I know you're more than Drake.
Continue.
Yeah, we need to put it like we start off as
You got
close
me.
friends.
Yeah,
Somehow you turn
yeah,
into
I mean,
my
like, look at
boyfriends.
Moses.
Come on, man.
In order
Push it to 40
for
months.
Moses to be Moses, he had the ability to be able to take down anybody else. That's my thing. If I'm a rap on a song, if I'm gonna do a beat, if we talk about money, whatever we talking about, I'm gonna be the Moses of the situation because that's what God anointed me, that skill set to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have Drake write a verse. You wouldn't have Virgil do a song for you, but you wouldn't have Drake pick out a purse for you. You know what I'm saying? But I would compete with both of them at the same caliber. You know, competing with Virgil at Louis Vuitton with my little brown sweatshirts. Somehow, this man been anointed with different
let me
skill
ask you,
sets.
so-
That's why I said I put him on a group text, and it wasn't about the matching Arc'teryx or Kid Cudi dress. It's like, you know how it is, if you texting a girl or a girl
Travis,
texts you back, they
TJ,
might
Cowboy.
just to gain
Child, I'm
position,
looking at Kate
text
Clark's
you back
fucking tape.
slow,
It's all the songs we
different
heard.
things. Let me tell you, as the leader, I don't operate like that. Don't be on my phone
No,
texting
I'm not
me back. So
listening to the shit.
if I, and it's
I'm gonna more on this. Yeah.
That's some
Or
label
don't
shit.
be
nigga. We
or
heard
don't be
everything on
on
that
my
bitch.
phone. That don't work with, like I told you, I'm a Xerox printer.
Right.
Meaning I could see a dinosaur bone and build a dinosaur out of it mentally. So if I hear a verse, I'm gonna build a dinosaur. I'm gonna hear a dinosaur born out of a line too. Because people could look and be like, oh, he never did this. But that don't mean that line hasn't built an entire dinosaur
this nigga
bone.
Silky
And,
look
and this is a
disgusted.
perfect time for me to come back. Because you gotta understand,
You see the
I
album is all
was
songs that's
Ye,
been out.
and then
Bro, it's all songs.
they
It's
started
some little
making more
teenage shit.
yays.
Not listening to
Watch
that shit.
this. Yay is like this encompassing thing of fashion, bars, beats, production.
Kanye West said he put Drake, Kim Kardashian, Kid Cudi, Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Travis Scott all in a group message and told them all, I'm worth more than all of you on this text combined. Holy shit. No way he said that. No way he said that. Oh, hell no.
Have somebody put you on a gilding, which means put you on a gilding. Have somebody put you on a gilding, which means put you on a t-shirt, right? And I'm talking to everybody that's in this community.
Drake said that in the group
On the
chat?
album. No, not on the group
Okay.
group text. He said it on the song.
Okay.
And I'm talking to all these guys, Kid Cudi, Pusha, Drake, Jay-Z, Kim, and Trav. One of the lines I said that was legend is I said, I'm worth more than all of y'all on this text combined.
Oh, this Supernova was fire.
2.0 was
It
fire.
wasn't fire, but it was alright. He knew better not to add you in there. Bro, nigga knew better, bro. Come on, chat. Like, come on, chat. Appreciate donation.
That was a what? what did you say? That was a. I don't know what you just said.
He wrote that in the text group. Wrote everybody.
Yeah, that was one of the elements of the text.
Okay. This is an intense group chat.
But everybody, everybody wanna, soon as I start dropping bars, oh my God, he's in the episode. Oh my God, he need to go to the hospital. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And it's just, oh God, oh no, oh no. Put you on a guild, or have somebody put you on a guild.
Chad, do you watch this interview? Bro, stop telling me
on.
Plenty Bodies by Young Boy. I've been heard the song, bro. It's not that great.
Well, Kanye talking shit right now.
Plenty Bodies is another one who's like, put the dope to your feet and I'm split it. We're ride through the city. I heard that song. Ain't that the same song? I heard that shit. Put a bag in my head, who want it? Ain't that the same song? Yo, CBN MJ, thank you for the 15 months. Exclamation point, stop by to subscribe to the stream. Hold on, Chad. Did we go back to the yo Mons, make a poll? Kanye interview or Brittany Renner?
Nigga, neither.
What? What the fuck? Nigga, you wanna play crap game that bad?
No, low key. I want to see what Brittany Renner said
CC.
about that. Oh, that wasn't me, nigga. That was you.
Bro, please log me that it was me.
Nigga, how you gonna tell me it was me?
You're the one that brought it up, nigga.
Mons, make a poll. Go to Kanye's tweet real quick. Alright, hold on. Said go to X tweet real quick. But this nigga Kanye West said he put Drake, Kim Kardashian. Yeah, I seen that. That's what we just watched. Kanye West, I love Quelly, but I never really ever liked the way he rapped. But never mentioned Common and Quelly in the same breath. What? Wicked and Post Malone, I'm good off that. Kanye West on who would win in the versus. Kanye West on who would win in a versus battle between him and Drake. Nigga said, I'm winning every situation. Is he stupid?
Yo, he don't even believe that himself, bro.
Bro, he don't believe that himself, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let me watch this Kanye shit, bro. This nigga has lost his marbles.
That nigga really do need to go to the hospital, bro. Please.
Give that nigga a psychiatrist, please.
Say the black female vote, you would have thought Drake was running.
Yo, why is he talking like this? Yo, why is Kanye West talking like this?
Pusha didn't come out and outright diss me to the public.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he like, man, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I didn't diss Virgil when he took the Louis thing. You know what I'm saying? These people came out, and then John Legend, he sounds so white. Like he was like the rapper. It's just like, man, it's like, where's God in this conversation? You know what I'm saying? Who do you work for? Because if you don't work for God, then you're working for the devil. So who you working for at this point? I'm a man of God. God got me covered. And as long as I'm alive, God's not finished.
God damn it. All right. Let's make some noise for that. This is just on the... Okay. You getting lit. Okay. This is just on the CEO level.
I think he had too many shots.
Oh, dang. Just CEO.
Absolutely, 1000% Dame Dash.
Yo, is this nigga before Jay?
Because Dame
I need
Dash,
the explanation for this one.
Because Dame Dash the visionary.
Okay.
He the original black hipster. I'm the devil's worst nightmare. I'm Dame Dash with money.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to take that one, but continue.
Who?
And I'm also Jay and Dame combined. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Dame has the vision.
For the 21.
You see it. And this man, I remember.
I think he saw Shaq.
What's his name? Was Steve Rifkin or something? He said, oh, Dame is in Ye's pocket. Hey, white boy, don't never speak on me and Dame. Don't never speak on our situation of me taking care of the man.
Start it over. Say you want me to start it over.
Beautiful. Beautiful shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you think I'm a man. Not everybody gonna make the money. You know what I'm saying? If you got a community, you're gonna have people who can figure out how to earn.
You missed a lot.
I was one of Jay's best earner. Anytime he needed that beat, boom. You know what I'm saying? So Dave never had to work again.
Annoying you streaming?
Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything ever need.
You watching this Kanye Drake
shit?
shit?
The more and more money I got, this is my family.
Right?
I'm never gonna let nobody speak on our relationship.
Make some...
Nigga said he can beat Drake in a versus battle. Nigga said he got Dave. Like what?
He just saying all the wrong shit.
Because even though I talk about.
So you went with Beanie?
Sure.
No shot, okay.
Yeah, because of, I always
I got to call somebody.
I was jealous of like Busta Rhymes, how perfect he rapped.
You can do it live, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you battle Busta in the verses?
What you say?
Would you battle Busta in the verses?
He should talk Big Sean. What he said to Big Sean?
Man, I'll battle anybody. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's it.
He said he should have never signed Big Sean.
What? Okay, so Beanie,
but he said
because
Big Sean
I'm like,
sold out and went against them.
I'm in that like sophisticated kind of like, if I hooped, I would hoop like D Rose or Curry or Kobe or something. Like I'm real like slick. Like you just look at my color palette and my whole. I'm like on some like Puff Daddy, you know, like real. And Beanie, you know, all the Rockefeller rappers really had, you know, Freeway was like the closest to like an ODB, but I used to say when I wanted to rap, I was like, man, I'd cut one of my fingers off to have Busta Rhymes' voice. And his skill set. You know, when I wanted to be a rapper back in Chicago. So Beanie is that, man, woo.
Siggy Message.
Like we were just listening to What You Do Is Wrong. Wrong.
I deserve to be here.
The way he was on it. And by the way, here's another thing. I still owe Beanie money, and I've been trying to give him this money for a minute.
He gonna get the money, man.
He gonna get the money.
Oh, he gonna watch it. Go ahead.
Yeah, cause
really, how you owe him money though? I don't understand.
Cause he made up the name Yeezy. He used to call me Yeezy.
Biggs just text me that.
Yeah.
Wait up. This is this is deep. So he made up the name Yeezy?
He used to call me Yeezy. This is the thing. People who took a liking to me in volatile situations would always give me a nickname. So it seemed like I was like cool like them. So my boy Mali, that used to sell guns, he called me K-Rock. You know, when I would be like 79 for this and stuff, like, you know. So that's like
this nigga's a cop. You already said
name for me when I was in baseline.
Yeezy.
Like on some
he said man used to sell guns.
One of us. He let me wear the property chain. Like he really
shut up, bro. Shut up. I'm gonna watch it.
Because it was like the most.
Some money, man. You do. Give him a little something, man. Give him a little something, man. Yeah, that was real. That's some real shit right there. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Okay.
And I've been trying to give it to him. I was like, man, this man made up the name. It's like, you know, the lady who made the Nike swoosh, Phil Knight, went back and made sure she was straight. Or the lady that made the fidget spinner. I don't know.
Who the nigga that made the thong? Because he needed to be too.
Wasn't it Cisco?
Yeah. All right, you ready?
You see what Kiss you got the Coke. You got the Coke, Ray. We seen it.
Take a shot. You can take a shot.
Nah, the thing is, you know, I'm gonna have to say Kiss, you know, because what do I want to cut my finger off for? That voice. That voice.
Never seen Kanye smile this much?
Man,
I never seen a man who said a whole bunch of lies smile this much.
People, when I was like back in like
Big Sean tweeted
early in my career, rappers used to like stop rapping, and now it's like.
I'm gonna check too.
Niggas just really have something to say and have a great perspective. Like when I work with architects, the architect I work with that's designing the Donda Orphanage and various things, this architect is 80
he said, I can't wait to go and drink champs now.
Look at like,
oh my God.
Like, look at me. I'm actually 44 years old and I'm
competing
at the highest level at 44. It's like LeBron or like 7-ring Brady.
He said I was just with this man.
Competing at that level. That's how Jada.
This was after the interview.
Obviously, Fab.
Oh my God.
Both got bars. I just always loved.
Damn, appreciate that
also,
so
another
much.
thing, it's like they was in the game before me, so me and Monop used to ride around Chicago.
John Monopoly.
Yeah, John Monopoly. We used to just ride around and marvel at, you know, the new Swiss Beats with them on and just, and then Mace Murder and DMX, and this is like our, man, like, I mean, I'ma always look at people that way, you know, the way that I always see them as gods, as, you know.
So this one should be easy for you. Nas or Jay Electronica?
Well, it's Nas because that's who, because Nas is my favorite rapper, because it's Nas.
Right.
What do you mean? It's Nas. Nas is Nas. He's like ordained in our video game to be the best rapper and considered to be the best. You know what I mean? It's Nas. His name is synonymous with greatest. Right? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the
crown.
Except one time I caught him with Vans on. I didn't like it.
Right. I played basketball against him, and that's when I knew hip hop was dead.
You know, he can't ball for shit. He can't ball for shit. Nas sucks in basketball. I'm sorry, Nas. You know I love you. But I do not let him win. His friends be letting him win, so he thought he was good. But I let him know, not the y'all. I got... Okay, Pharrell or Timberland?
Pharrell.
Beat-wise.
Easily.
I'm gonna roll with Timberland because
what?
Style and the fact that he came through Virginia, and Virginia is a very
Pharrell's from Virginia as well, just in case you don't know.
They definitely both are. They both are.
And that was a shot. That was a shot.
Come on, Lee. They both from Virginia.
He had me questioning it for a second.
Because Pharrell definitely gonna call you about that one. What do you mean? Nigga, I'm from Virginia too, yeah. Come on, let's take a shot.
Yeah.
All right, salute, goddammit. Our show is about giving people their flowers.
Yeah.
We really want to give you your flowers. We want to give you your praise. You're really one of the most inspirational people in hip hop. I've never seen anybody, like when Yeezus drop, when the sneakers drop, I see people outside the doors and it make me be so proud that
I see more people outside the OVO shop.
A person that I communicate with, and I'm proud of you, and we fucking love you out this motherfucker. You gotta take the shot, it don't count.
Hey, tap.
Let's do it. So, all right, cool. We moving on. Holy moly guacamole. This is good.
Oh no, I gotta give at least one short explanation about Timberland. The reason why I say Timberland.
Because he's from Virginia.
That's the reason.
Like Pharrell.
No, it's that kind of Fred Hampton, Devontae, Jodeci, that chord, that church thing, that Detroit, Deep House, Chicago, Deep House, those church chords. That's it.
Okay.
Timberland was one of the main thing that we do at Sunday service is that we want to do Fred Hammond. We want to get Jodeci. So even when I did this album, Emmanuel's a Christmas album, our notes, you would think it's like some Catholic choir, but the notes have the updated operating system. It has those type of chord progressions. Now mind you, like Pharrell get them chords though.
Because you know why? I feel like Pharrell is actually Pharrell is actually lost members of native tongue.
Yeah.
Did I get that accurate?
Yeah.
Because like you guys weren't tough guys to quote unquote, but you guys were hip hop. Is that accurate or I'm a little Habiki got me?
Yeah.
A little bit. Habiki got you a little bit. Okay, all right. MPC 3000 or MPC 2000 XL?
Yeah, the 2000. I use the 2000, so I gotta go with the 2000.
I don't know.
You still using it?
Yeah, I still use it. I still use the ASR in 2000. Yeah.
Okay, analog or digital?
Digital.
I just say analog.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, dog.
I shoot stuff in 16 millimeter, but we use Pro Tools.
Okay. Right. So, Fat Joe or Ja Rule?
Damn. Well, Fat Joe, because I grew up, he had got a flow, Joe.
Got a flow, Joe. Got a flow, Joe. Right. Okay. Puff Daddy or Dr. Dre?
Dre. Puff Daddy because we twins.
Oh
right
my
God! I hate this.
Man, also he got that. You know what I mean? It's just like
Puff a Gemini? Nah, he's not a Gemini.
That's that.
Puff everything, man.
Is he a Gemini?
He everything.
Yeah, that's like what Consequence is like. That's that bop. Like you know, it's just like Puff's bop that's closer to like Dre's got his bop is like the West Coast bop, but I really was like on some trying to put the shakers and you know, trying to be all the hitmen in one.
So Swiss Beats or Just Blaze?
Just Blaze!
Definitely because
oh my God!
You know, he get credit for the blueprint. I did the first half of the blueprint.
I can't, bro. It's like the opposite.
And got,
it's like the opposite.
Look where I'm at today. Look where you at today. So that should show you.
Just Blaze.
No, what do you mean? I be hear my, and then if you all
Shaz
over the radio, I have my girlfriend from Chicago will be in Hot 97 and stuff. Listen to the radio.
What did he say?
Another Just Blaze song. Another Just Blaze song.
All right.
I like the originators, man. I don't mind
Come on, man.
you know, the copycats too. And by the way, you just gotta say it like it is. You know what I'm saying? I say if somebody copy me, I'm like, you copy me. You know what I'm saying? I tell Trav like, yo, you copy me, boy. You know, and it's like, but I love you, but just know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta be but hey man, it's our community, man. We can we just be this other thing, when I had the record where I'm saying Virgil and Drake, just because I say somebody's name don't mean it's a beef record. Right. This is not beef. I ain't saying nothing. Hatred. I just said I put these two men on the same text. I said, stop it with the funny mess. Like, man, we ain't operating.
Just rhyme.
Yeah.
Put the two on the same text.
Yeah.
Stop it with the funny mess.
Yeah, that's
what song are you talking about?
That's on the
song. What song are you talking about?
Continue.
I'm saying names because I don't like subliminals. I don't like sub bait, 808s. I don't like nothing where I can't see. It's like, just be straightforward. Right. Whatever it is, I honor that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, hey, this is how I feel, this is how you feel, and let's talk on that way. Let's not talk through no managers, let's not talk through no assistants, no bodyguards, nobody using you.
You hit me direct.
Yeah, right?
You hit me direct.
You said, who are you talking to?
I was like, who? He said, formerly known as Kanye. It's this nigga.
He still didn't believe it. I believe it.
Formerly known as Kanye. That's him. That's him. All right, cool. Okay. Busta or Missy?
Busta.
They both from Virginia now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Actually, Missy.
Nah, but I look at them as different genres,
Missy Elliott.
though. But you talking about if it's videos,
artist.
Yeah.
Or whatever in your mind.
Yeah, whatever in your mind.
Is the criteria that you create.
That's same, actually, then.
Same? Take a shot then, goddammit. Come on, baby. We outside. We in cutback.
I'm looking for the
Dale Chanchi.
Where my cutback? I don't got my own shot glass.
Yeah, how you have a shot glass? What you been doing?
I've been doing this, motherfucker. How you doing? Salud. What is that? You drinking Mama Juana again?
Mama Juana.
Please don't confuse your cup with that shit.
Represent Dominicanos, hey.
Hey, I'm sorry. I love y'all Dominicans, but Mama Juana.
Nah, they trying to get Kanye sauce. They trying to get that nigga sauce.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I want to make clear why I have a major problem. It's a publicist because she promotes fear. And if my wife can be scared, who the main person she gonna be scared of? And then after that, who my kids gonna be scared of? If you promote the idea of fear and reading every single comment and be in her ear all the time, giving these mid-level suggestions, not one suggestion I would ever take from this person. But all the suggestions I gave my wife, now she on the cover of Vogue, now she a multi-billionaire, but now my relationship is, and then whenever it's something about our press or what the kids' names is, she part of putting that information out, but then she over my house. And I told her on the phone a week ago, I said, I'm being nice. Y'all want to keep playing with me? If it's up, then it's up, because at the end of the day, I got to protect my children at all costs. And if they using their version, I'm using my version, because guess what? I could get Nori number.
That's right.
And what's my daughter's name? Nori.
Come on, here we go.
One of my best compliments I ever had in my whole life. We was going to see you perform, to watch you perform. This is the first time I think you did the circle, when you was in the circle, and you grabbed your wife. I was with my wife. You grabbed your wife and you grabbed her. You pulled her over to me. And the E-cameras was right in my face. I turned red, even though I'm brown. I turned red. I'm like, I just want to say hi to you. And you said, this is who we named our daughter after. And that's just the biggest compliment I ever got. It's two of the biggest compliments I love. Is when you did that and when Cormega said, you learning on the job and you winning. And I don't know how to think. I don't know. Do I get a free beat or something? Hold on. Let's move on. Because this is so great. Okay, Outkast or UGK?
UGK for life, nigga.
Yeah, Outkast for me.
Oh my God, I wanna hit this nigga!
Scarface
Bro,
Ice Cube.
Outkast?
Bro, UGK for life, nigga!
I just talked to Scarface yesterday.
Outkast?
It's so crazy. And then, you know, I'll be hanging with
Outkast got a
Cube.
diamond album.
Shit. For me,
It's a shot.
I'm trying to see who influenced me more. I like Cube better personally for like if I play his listen to that, but Scarface is more influential to me as a rapper and to everyone as a rapper. He's another important part because when Scarface switched his style, when he started turning his words like around like Mary Mary. I got the love for him in my life, and indeed another form of life. Jay would add that. Scarface flows his flow. I'm talking about people who added to the flow.
I choose you, baby.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a specific thing where people could even rap like Ice Cube, because Ice Cube until he like really did the yay and like added a style to it. His style was kind of similar to mine, where it's like it was sort of you couldn't pinpoint it, you couldn't imitate it, you couldn't. It was just like Cube. Me and Cube is both Geminis. We both saying the same thing. We both from Virginia.
Yeah, Geminis. Y'all
find out he's a Gemini too.
My wife's a Gemini. Y'all taking the Gemini.
Andre 3000 Gemini.
Specifically Geminis. Yeah, Gemini's got the most
Gemini.
goats in rap though.
Okay, so basically you're saying Cube.
Biggie's a Gemini.
You're saying, no, you're saying
Gemini.
Space. Oh, you're saying Cube.
I'm saying taste like my music is. I love both of them, but I'm gonna say Cube. But I'm saying Scarface is more influential as rap because he added. Like you gotta look at rap like it's the NBA, and there's certain people. Remember,
y'all niggas don't know real rap. Y'all
like
niggas listen to niggas like fucking
AI,
and shit.
you know,
Y'all
people
niggas
have
don't know real
added
rap.
things to the overall game. You know, like half
y'all
of the
niggas don't know
NBA is
real
like
rap.
number 23. Is
Andre
people,
Burt.
and Scarface added something to it that people don't pinpoint enough. And that's specifically when he did that flow. I would like to get into the science of rap and the science of music. We can get into that. Go ahead.
But we're gonna move on though.
Real rapper,
Travis
real
Scott
quality.
Or Kid Cudi?
Travis.
Kid Cudi. Because Travis is a mix of me, Cudi, and Rocky.
Jesus. Okay. Little Baby.
That is true.
Or
Though.
The Baby.
Travis Scott himself would say he's a mix of
man. What I was saying.
Wait, what did you say? Little Baby or who?
No, because they both are equally adding something new to rap itself. Like it's mad people that rap. Like people just rap like Lil Baby. Like there's so many people just rap like Lil Baby.
You could pick both or pick one.
Okay.
You could pick one. Take a shot. If you pick both, you sound like you said both.
Lil Baby. Not even a question.
I'm gonna go with Lil Baby.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I did say Lil Baby is my favorite rap. Because the thing is, when I just hear his raps, he was it was a concert playing, and it just put me into a mode. It's like he hit something, and that's what like rap. It got to, and that's the thing. If niggas that's what like rappers I feel like lose that ability to really put people in that mode where they want to like do better at business, work out, create, whatever they want to do. It's like if you lose because it ain't nothing. It's nothing I said in this interview that's not what I would say in this interview.
In real life.
Yeah, it's not.
Nah, you ain't say that shit to Big Sean, nigga.
I think it's interesting that it comes off as shocking in any way.
Don't tell the nigga the reason.
I'm not really saying nothing shocking. It's like John Legend gonna always show up and just do whatever them folks tell him to do, man. That's not a shocking thing, man.
Why you just catch it straight like that?
I'm too much into this. Okay, Wu-Tang or NWA?
NWA. Easy.
Definitely Wu-Tang. Would you have me stumped if you said Wu-Tang or Mobb Deep?
What's up with you picking these West Coast groups?
Wu-Tang or Mobb Deep?
Too late. Okay. They both from Virginia.
All right.
Like what?
Damn, I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna go Ray or Ghost.
Sheesh.
Ghost.
Is this Sean?
Well, Ghost.
Okay.
Because I'm a little bit more on the spectrum. I'm a little bit more on the crazier side of things. So
I don't know why
I have a tendency to have been emotional in the past and to do things in an emotional way. And the funny thing is, people say out there,
West Coast is the best coast.
That, you made it harder for yourself.
As far as females go.
Don't text me, nigga. I don't want the cap. If you don't, period. I don't like caps. I made it. I want to simplify my amount of friends. My amount of people that I go over their crib or to their spot and stuff. So, yeah, go ahead, though.
Okay. I wasn't ready for none of this. Funk Flex or Kick Capri?
What?
Oh snap!
Did you say Funk Flex?
DJ wise, obviously.
Yeah, Funk Flex, because it was a part of.
Easy.
You know, have people have hoop dreams, you have rap dreams, Funk Flex voice, or he played. I still be like, we play Otis. There is no Otis without Funk Flex.
Man.
There's no Fabi on the album without Funk Flex. I heard him do the freestyle on Funk Flex and got him a jet.
Foreign Fabio.
That freestyle was crazy.
Atlanta, that
was
Oh my God,
Funk
yeah, I was like, Flex is the reason we have Off the Grid.
I want to
God bless Funk Flex.
I'm fucking with you, good.
I like that term. Yeah, so it's funny because Chris Rocker, we had the song, me and Jay had the song Ham, and I was very into that tempo,
Literally.
60 or 120, 50, that tempo that niggas of Paris eventually end up being. And for people that now like, I remember Boo called me like, is that your, he texted me, that's your first single?
Niggas in Paris or?
No, Ham.
Ham.
Was it Ham? Now, mind you, Ham was the first time we ever saw the Givenchy dogs. Because we had Givenchy, Ricardo Tisci, head designer that did the gold cover, that was doing all the rock wild, did that cover. The first time we ever actually saw the dog was on me and Jay-Z first single Ham. So I remember LeBron was losing in the championship, and it actually said, "Who's watching the throne?" And I took a track off of what was going to be my album, Follow Up to Dark Fantasy, that I had heard when we all was at dinner. And it was the Otis sample. And I chopped it up, and I was going to go to Milan to do something in fashion. And I was about to be late for the flight, and I had a Don C snapback on and a tank top and a Mercer, just chopping up Otis. Because I was like, yo, we not going to lose this game. We not going to lose this game no matter what. I'm going to give you all this. I took New Day off of my next album. I took Otis on my next album. And we got to this big argument because he had this song called Holy Grail that he had Justin Timberlake singing on. And I was like, we need to put this on his album. And then he's like, nah. And that's why everybody knows Jay is very selfish. And we had a very like...
Damn, I didn't know this. Go ahead.
Come on, it's Jay-Z, man.
I got Ace of Spades. I love him. I love him. Go ahead, continue.
No, we all love him, but you know he's very selfish, and that was he'll say like, man, I'm selfish. I'm selfish. So he wouldn't give that song. I'm like, man, I'm giving all of this.
Okay, so what you're saying is Holy Grail was originally supposed to be on Watch the Throne?
No, it was supposed to be on his album.
Okay.
But
and I said, we need this because we don't need to be losing like how LeBron and them had just lost in this championship.
You wanted to make the album better.
I wanted to make the album better. He wanted to say the album. It's something that I heard that...
That's when y'all fell out? Cause like...
No, we fell out many times. It's my brother.
Okay.
So whenever he do some J shit and I do some Ye shit, we don't say shit.
Right. That's some real shit.
That's some real shit.
Yeah.
So when I get lit, I don't know why y'all let the voice just came up into my head.
I think got more funny than Jay-Z.
That's the drinks.
Yo, imagine go to his bank account. Oh my God.
I'm so ready for this.
All right, so
Nigga said he can't buy
so
barber.
anyway, what we talking about? The song that
You can move on.
Holy Grail.
No, Holy Grail.
That's very important.
We got mad about that. I was like, how I'm giving all this and you ain't giving the equal amount. And I find that in life, period. I find that, you know, I love Jay so much. It's like I love the city of Chicago so much. And it was always like the same thing with Jay or Chicago. They always wanted it to be somebody more gangster. They didn't want it to be Ye. That was with Kim. Maybe she wanted to be a ball player or something. You know, it was like nobody wanted it to be Ye. Or you know, with the LVMH group and different things, they wanted to be somebody that's more controllable. They didn't want it to be, you know, they didn't want it to be Ye. And it's always like this uphill battle. You know, it's so funny. I just could never erase the way Tata would look at me sometimes when I go to the studio. And I always felt like it was an air of that, like no matter how big you get, nigga, fuck you, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. And that's how I always feel. That's how he always makes me feel. So whenever I like get mad at Jay, I get mad at Tata at the same time. I always like, I kind of pull him into the...
Who's Tata?
the same thing. Cause you know you'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, what's wrong with my polo? Type. You know, like you ain't gonna look me into a throwback.
Holy moly, God.
I'm gonna keep my polo on. Actually, but they want people all the Rockefeller Awards throwbacks because of me, real talk.
Okay.
Because I would go down to Atlanta, and they had the Mitchell and S stand in the middle of the Lenox Mall, and I'd take my little producer money, and I'm a Garmento at the end of the day. My family made the first bootleg Louis Vuitton jogging suits because they would when they would confiscate the drugs inside the Louis Vuitton bag, they cut up the bags. My family went and would take the patches and put them on the clothes. So that means like when they had Howard Hughes died, they called it the Aviator. My film gonna be called Garmento, because I am the biggest person, like I said, in every interview I've ever been in, the biggest person that ever existed in fashion. You could Google it for the past 3 years. Yeezy's the #1 most Googled brand, most valuable brand on the planet. Don't hit the horns, don't hit no claps. I'm still in the midst of something.
Go.
So back, but somehow we drifted to.
I mean, that's fine, but
Goat Yay, that's him.
No, it was something in the train of thought that I want to say before I got to the thing about my family.
You was talking about the throwbacks.
Throwbacks, yeah. So I would come back to baseline, and I have Astros, all the stuff.
Oh yeah,
And then Chad be like, you know, where you get that from? I was like, Atlanta. Then I come with another one. He's like, oh. I come with a third one. I say, what, you live in Atlanta, nigga? So also, Don C always been like on like that, you know, hype beast, kind of like selling clothes online since day one. Back when the letters was green on the computer screen, and he would be buying stuff for cheaper, and Fab would go and buy his throwbacks from Don.
Fab the artist.
And this before Don became my manager.
Right.
But by the time when me and Don came together, we really, that's what Jim Jones would tell you, that's where we revolutionized it. Because we used to sit there and be like, when we get money, niggas ain't finna be able to see us. When we get this money, and it was me and Don would just be sitting there like, yo, we get this. And when I got it, went to the Louis store, got all these Louis bags, started doing the shoots with that. I even bought like the Louis suede, it kind of looked like this jacket and stuff. It's this one shoot where I got the glasses, the jacket, the Louis bags. Niggas like, what are you doing with all that Louis luggage and stuff? I don't know. It made me feel regal or something, like, or some coming to America
Glad you're feeling better, you old bitch.
type vibe. So now Don got a store. Right now, I'm in the process of, you know, I've asked nicely to get my own Balenciaga store because I like my period. You know, sometimes people say they go to the Balenciaga store and they be like, man, they don't look like how Ye and Kim be looking and this and that. Like, and I'm like,
your pull means your pick, right?
My pick of the clothes that I pick.
What is the affiliation with Balenciaga? Because a lot of people got mad at Gucci when Gucci came out with this lips where they was mocking black people. A lot of people thought that. But Balenciaga and Gucci are they related?
Yeah, it's the same group. It's Francois Pinault's one of my favorite people. I like, you know, these are my what do you call, not counterparts, but like when y'all work in the same field.
Yeah. Your peers?
Yeah, these are my peers. You know, Bernard Arnault is my peer.
Right.
Pinot is my peer.
So
Renzo Rosa is my peer.
happened,
Elon is my peer.
Did you ask
Bezos is my peer. Jack Ma is my peer. I just want y'all to understand who my peers are.
Jesus. Yo, you know what's so crazy? Yo, you saw what happened, Coke? I don't mean to cut y'all off for the interview. I know you're going to say unmute real quick. But chat, Elon Musk said he'll give $6 billion to UN if they can prove how they'll end world hunger, and they couldn't prove it. That shit was disgusting. They couldn't prove it. That was they couldn't prove it.
Or some land. What we own? Braids.
Right.
You can't have braids. What we own? The N-word?
Right.
You can't say nigga.
Right.
But you can't buy your house. You telling somebody what they can't do? The person they own the block can say what the fuck they want to say.
Right.
And we talking about this our block. You don't own the block. And you know how you own the block, first of all? It's not even what you financially doing it. It's the way you taking care of the block. But that's easy for me to say, right? I had both my parents. I'm amazingly attractive
Hey,
and
Kanye from
talented.
Block? Where's Kanye from? Hey, from here to O?
You know, but we are put, like we say, crabs in a barrel. We are in a barrel. We now to put the 40 acres in a mule. And the more and more we look at like the numbers on YouTube, but this, Buster, I don't even got a watch right now. Pastor gave me a Timex that I wore. I had the one where I had like this
200.
Yeah, I actually bought it that day and I gave it away that day.
Where was I at?
you missed that giveaway.
Because, no, it's this pastor.
Right.
And he had no idea what that watch was. Right. When I was taping, I was at a church called Grace Farms that's designed by these architects that I love named Sana out of Japan. Right. This right went, boom. So that shit at the bottom of the screen. Boom, 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 boom. So the pastor
I hope he speaks a little Dirk. I want to see his thoughts on Dirk.
He said something. He's like, man, you know why racism? Because he's a white pastor, so he wouldn't just instantly talk to me about racism. Okay. He said, man, racism is wrong. It's because, God don't make junk. And I was thinking, like, don't say it like that, man. Don't worry. It's like, no, that's not your explanation for racism. Right. But this man, I'm talking to him about, man, I want to pull my family back together. I'm assuming this interview is not that helpful to that, but it is.
I don't think it'll hurt.
Don't worry about it. You good?
Yeah, I think so because I got to get the people up out the life that shouldn't be in the life. And that's my wife at the end of the day. So it's like I'm using it because, by the way, I can't do nothing illegal, but this is legal, ain't it? So I'm the priest of my home. So if I need the nanny to get up out there and the publicist to get out there, that's what.
Yeah, that's your family, huh?
That's my family.
Right.
That's my family. E. That's my family. Hulu. That's my family. Hulu. That's my family, Hulu.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have killed me if George Bush don't care about black people. It's up now.
Yeah, it's up. It's up.
And this my family also.
That's right.
That's why I'm here.
One of the beautifulest things.
Get lifted is my family. And ass. I said, man, do not make your first song be called ass. I always want to make a song that if I'm going through the airport and people sing my song, it's my theme music. When you go through the airport, everybody screams out, ass.
Gotta make you laugh.
So, one of the beautiful things I see you do is after DMX passed.
Give me my tombstone. Go ahead.
After DMX passed, you not only did design the shirt that I got on right now, but you also attended the funeral.
That's a good circle. The head of Balenciaga designed that shirt.
Right, okay. Of course I can.
And that's when we started building a relationship because he did a Halloween costume. First of all, he worked at Yeezy season 1. So we were all.
Wait a minute. Wait. The head of Balenciaga worked at Yeezy?
Yes.
Holy shit.
So we're in the apartment where my wife got robbed.
In France?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
So this is before then. And inside of this, we got Kim Schraub, the head of Skims. She used to be creative director of Yeezy. I brought her over to Skims. They had these weird black wire bras and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm going to give you my creative director because the people that you're in business with, they just trying to use your name. They don't really care about the product. And usually that's how these numbers guys are. And then they start seeing people other products. Oh, we care about the product. Okay. We had in the apartment, you had Jerry Lorenzo. You had Virgil Abloh. You had Kim Schraub. You had me. You had a few other designers. You have Lucette, who's the head shoe designer at Yeezy. Now we have Mark Minor, who got from Nike, who's the head of Yeezy, Adidas. And you have Demna, the head of Balenciaga. That's what I'm saying. I'm a community builder. I'm going to put together the right people at all times. But the people that have in the past been in a position of power going to try to separate Jay and Dame, separate my mom and my dad, separate me and Virgil. You see the pattern? That makes it impossible for Black Wall Street. But Wall Street, forever begins simply because I thought about it the way Thomas said. I thought of our community growing where we not forced to make the choice of whether or not we can afford to have a child. We're not forced to say, I'm gonna have to kill this nigga because he said this.
Yeah, low key.
You never hear about Jewish on Jewish crime. They kill each other in business in a different kind of way, but not actually physically taking a life. So when me and Cube went into business on the Big 3, what I said I said to him, I said, what we have to do to honor God is we're gonna be noble. We're not killing each other on business. Business always be like 30-page contracts and us doing or getting some. I don't negotiate. I don't do a contract that's more than 1 page. It's very hard to get me to sign something at all. Why I need to sign something? I pay cash. I don't even pay monthly. I just pay, I pay half and half. Somebody like, oh, I want, you know, $300 a year, $200 a year, whatever. I'm like, give me your account number, and they'll get that $150. And in 6 months, if you did a good job, you get another $150. If you run off after 6 months, then we just ain't gonna be working again until you apologize. Because I'm the most forgiving person, because I still believe in you even when you being less than you are. I gotta realize that people take advantage of me, that's something, that's their lives being taken advantage of. Something, you know, because I'm a walking dick, I'm a target. I just say yes to anything. I just can't say no. I'm here to only say yes. That's the key to life. You get what I'm saying?
Jim Carrey in the movie Yes Man.
Yeah, Yes Man. I'm the Yes Man. Anybody someone you want my... when me and my dad bonded, my dad used to have to say, I'm working on this water purification center. I found this new spot. It's going to cost us $1 million to buy the land. And my dad is pitching to me. My dad ain't had to do one thing for me. He only had to do one thing, nut. He ain't got to do nothing. That's all my dad ever had to do was nut.
Excuse me?
Yo, he's drunk. No, this nigga is sauce.
Nothing else.
No, he's sauce. He's sauce.
He made me. I told my dad the other day, I said, look, call Andre, who's my cousin, who's he used to work at Ernest Young. I'm always screaming at him. He does accounting right now. I said, call Andre. Anything in my account is available to you. And if you spend it all up, I'm just gonna make more money.
What the fuck?
And that's a multi-billion-dollar situation. That means every dream.
My name's Andre Ye.
My dad, the real Steve Jobs. But he didn't make Gold Digger. He didn't get the Yeezy. He didn't have the opportunity. But guess what? He made an earner. Like Hoop Dreams. Like when somebody's son make it to the league. I made it to the league. My dad is a Christian counselor. My dad sleep in homeless shelters and counsel people. My dad has a water purification center in the Dominican Republic. I'm just my dad. Everything I do that has any kind of nobility in that place is of my dad. Anything I do that's in entertainment is of my mom. And my mom, and education. Because my mom is, you know, educated. So what I'm saying is, but I would be the type of person that's making my dad give me a PDF.
7,850
You my dad.
South Shore Drive.
Oh,
I know I bought your girlfriend's city. No.
Black Peas Stone. See, that's the
Where did we go with this?
Father God.
PDF to titties, man. PDF titties.
I know what you use some of that money on, but
we spoke on the phone. It was a great conversation.
This is not things that a man of God should do or say.
And one of the things that you said to me was, you're out of Def Jam. And I felt like you related being out of Def Jam and changing your name in like the same category.
And what's the question on that?
Because so my question is, why, like, after all these years, what are you doing moving forward? You going to be independent? Like, is your next album going to be on Ye? It's going to be on your label, or how does this work?
I'm gonna go public. My thought that I have right now that I'm gonna say out to put it into fruition so other people can figure out how to make it is, I have the biggest brand on the planet. With Yeezy, with Donda, you know, the richest man on the planet is Bernard Arnault. His last 2 employees used to work for me.
Jesus.
So we have the biggest brand. We moved the Gap stock by $2 billion in like an hour.
Yeah.
When you put my name next to it.
That shit was sickening. I ain't gonna lie. I remember that day.
I'm gonna take myself public and create a universal basic
Gap might go
income
in case he just said it again.
and go public for a T.
Like publicly traded?
Do we all know what a T is?
No.
$1 trillion.
Yeah, but publicly traded public.
Yes,
right?
and make
He's going for $1 trillion.
a universal.
Is that even possible?
Not even universal basic income, but universal wealth. Because if everybody has 100,000 a year, some people could spend it wrong, right, but it changes what we value. Right now,
put
they're
a billion
pumping so
in the
many
sheep, but he
logos and so many, you know,
Yo,
all
Jack, yo,
the wrong kind of concepts, but it's inside of us. We collectively are God. We as a collection, God is in us. So collectively, we are God. As we move, like when they move around Mecca, when you see that, you see God inside of that, the way those people are moving. Once we move and we realize that we just all have to be on one accord, like to do what Quincy Jones did in the studio, but do that to our life, that we all in one accord. When I go and say something that's about Drake, about John Legend, I'm just tuning the note so that we could play a symphony.
I was letting you keep going. I'll be scared to stop you now, man. Okay, hold on. I forgot we're still on quick time. Okay, this is the last one. Fuck it, because I got more, but oh no, I got two more. That's it.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep or MOP?
Well, Mobb Deep, but with Mobb Deep, my favorite group. So
bringing up Queen's Price right now. Keep going.
Yeah. Mobb Deep is my favorite group. You know,
get out of here.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And then it's collective, it's like a tie between Wu-Tang and Tribe. But it's Mobb Deep is in Quiet Storm. It's like, you know what I mean? I just feel very like, just even the way I present myself now, when I'm doing the leather, this, that, just feels very, Mobb Deep had this like slickness to it. I know, you know, it's like Belly, the beginning of Belly. When I would hear, think about Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm looks like the beginning of Belly. And that's what I love. I had the most Hype Williams videos out of any artist of all time. And
you spending that money.
Yeah, but me and Hype are good friends. People used to say, y'all ain't gonna get along, y'all both assholes. This is my best friend is Hype Williams. And what I liked is, man, he made Ja Rule look like 8 feet tall. He knew how to. And by the way, Ja Rule is 10 feet tall inside. You know what I'm saying? We kings at the end of the day. So I'm not saying this because I would never say nothing to ever disrespect Irv Gotti or Ja Rule. I rock with them. I love them. Irv is my man. If I say something that I said, well, I said with John or Big Sean or Trav, whatever, these are the things I honestly, this is how I honestly feel as far as like Irv Gotti. I love Irv Gotti, bro. This is like,
you got a 15-year head start.
I just can't even just express the amount of love. So I don't even want that to be taken as like no halfway slight whatsoever.
It's our family too. It's our family too.
But so he, you know, he showed us as kings. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, we do these cameras. If you take the camera, some of the things I would do is like put a camera this way that goes this direction, because
when this
you're
thing was 12,
like a guy. You took that camera a little bit lower, and when you sit in, my dad.
Hold on, shut up.
Explain that.
This nigga said, I'm sorry, I
look
read
a certain kind of way.
Nigga said Kanye had more money than Drake at 35.
The way they paint us,
but Drake had
you
more
know,
album records than fucking Kanye at 35, nigga.
And that it makes us feel like that. But Hype went in and painted us a certain kind of way. And when you saw Belly, they made sure it wasn't
Drake does his documentary to Netflix.
Why does it matter though? There's nothing Drake can't buy that he doesn't want.
This shit was the craziest shit ever.
There's nothing Kanye can buy that Drake can't.
I brought my mama home to show.
You had Marilyn Manson out there with
Marilyn
Manson by the US, like
we just GD anthem, like we just it's up, right? Was it some listening sessions after
I
that?
got respect for Kanye, and I think Cass's genius, but
could
it's so
Live
the
Nation
over,
figure out a
that's why
listening
he had
session?
Avengers and
We gotta
Justice League
open
on
it
his
next
album.
spring.
Was on the charts for 2 months. Kanye, and he just stopped
Hype
hallucinating.
Williams.
He met Peter
Don't
Smash
take all
from
that
Kim right
making
now.
people look like who they are shit up out of here. And get that on up out of here. You better. What'd you say?
Elon Musk or Nikola Tesla?
Nikolai.
I don't know the read. Good.
Well, I gotta say,
Nigga, Tesla, what the fuck?
Elon, you know, because we be too, that's another thing. We be too like in the past, bro.
Right.
Great, Tesla, great. But, you know, Elon making my cars now. Elon making my rockets now. Elon making me smoke weed with my Joe Rogan, with Nori over here. Like,
come on, man.
Wait,
Elon Musk.
Not mine with R. You know what I'm saying? It's like Black History Month. Cancel, right? Put this Put this on Black Twitter right now. Ye says cancel Black History Month. Why? I need Black Future Month. I need Black Possibility Month. I'm tired of seeing us getting hosed down. I'm tired of talking about slavery and how we should only be so lucky to vote for a woman we ain't seen since the election. I mean, we should.
Jesus, can't go there.
Nah, yeah.
Large Professor or Primo? I'm trying to get off away from this.
You don't
Y'all thought I wasn't gonna get killed by this interview. I'm doing everything
Can't say on stream.
I can, bro. No, we can't. No more Black kids. This is here to remind you of who they want us to be and not who we really are, bro. The over, and you know when I say they, who there's overlapping they.
The niggas at the college we talk about. They don't want you to eat a sandwich.
Yeah, because they don't love you. They will put up with you, but they do not love us in that way, and they are afraid of what is inevitable. You ever seen the kid in Tiananmen Square in front of the tank?
Yeah. Without Drake, there's no artist.
I got a gun pulled out on me like about 3 weeks ago. I was out in Belgium because I had a full mask on. So it was
rapping and singing came from Kanye, you fucking moron.
So the cop came, but when he came, he had the gun out at the beginning.
Nigga rapping and singing came from Kanye, not Drake.
I guess this is it.
You said that out loud?
No, that's just what I thought. I was like, well,
Kanye used the auto-tune
if he
to
gonna
sing,
pull,
Drake don't need it.
Nigga,
fuck nigga.
Nigga, don't play with me. I want to see my mama. You know what I'm saying? God used people like this. You know, that I could come right here and let y'all know y'all entrapped. Ain't made it nowhere. Y'all aiming at the wrong people. I love Drake. Lucien, how you like that one? How you like that one? I love Drake Vivendi.
He loves Drake.
How you like that one? I love Drake Disney. How you like that one?
Saying I love Kanye like
Once y'all collaborate and listen, come get me. What y'all gonna do? Y'all
Kanye to the difference. Drake didn't make Kanye. Kanye made Drake.
Sound like a fan.
You go love your creation.
No, God had me for a reason because if I was at Nike, you think I had been everywhere?
Shut up!
You think I've been able to have an opinion? You think I've been able to show you we can have an opinion? That's all you needed to see. We are not immune from who we influenced by. Right here, I'm here to like light it up, then I'm gone. But after an interview like this, I did my job. But if I hadn't come to you and said this and kept it to myself, then God couldn't have used me. You know what I'm saying? I only fear God, as I said, and I'm not always obedient. You know, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on out here. You know what I'm saying? I fall short. They say Moses killed the man and all the, you know, before God called on him. Man, our freedom is, first of all, let's do everything we can to keep our children. There's a foundation that has been started. I actually bumped into the gentleman whose dad started a foundation in Israel that gives money to women who are thinking about not having a baby. And that's the exact time that I'm on. That's what we on. That's what we on. We on God time now. Somehow I made it this far, man. You know, to be able to give y'all this information.
Beautiful. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, praise God, bro. And that's, I'm telling you, I know it's also kind of funny when I'm talking about John and Big Sean and, you know what it is? It'd be something funny. It's like people, it hurt us, people who love me. Like Charlamagne loved me, but he had to, you know, put Biden on the thing. And yeah, think about this happened when Biden, remember he said, Charlamagne, if you didn't vote for me, then you're not black.
You know?
Well, that showed you how comfortable he was and how much they talked before that. And you know what must have happened afterwards? They got in the room like, y'all niggas done fucked up. I ain't supposed to be showing that y'all like that.
Right.
That y'all like that. That y'all like that, John Legend, Sean. This is some 1984, bro. This is mind control. This population control. Rise up, man. Look inside of you, man.
So, we going with Large Pro or Primo?
Primo.
Primo? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last one. MJ or Prince?
MJ, what the
Drink for
fuck?
that.
Yeah, you know that's gonna be equal.
See, okay. Would you like a habiki?
Yeah, I do that.
How you want to do that? Come on, help him out, Mr. Lee.
You know, I put my own drink to
Okay,
this.
that's all right. Let's go. That's cool.
Yeah.
God
So
damn it.
Michael Jackson.
You met Michael Jackson?
Yes, I did. So
you meet Prince too? Because I need both.
Yes.
Yeah, he said Prince.
I met Prince.
Shit.
So both of them were fighting a fight similar to what I'm fighting, but they were fighting it for there to be more Michael Jacksons, for there to be Ye, for there to be Drake, is what they fought for. So now what I'm fighting for is the ability for there to be Elons of us, for there to be Bernard Arnaults of us. Because
They both passed for it.
until
RIP to
we
both,
at the
Jack.
level of Arnault,
Scary
we're gonna be
world.
clapping for just getting a job for Arnault. Until we to the level, you know what I'm saying? When LeBron wins the championship, he looks at this white lady that owns the team and says, I told you I was gonna win for you.
Dirty, did them both dirty.
That's the part I don't like. That's the part, because if you king, then let's be kings. That's the part, we starting up our own league. And I'm here battling for us, for our freedom, to be able to build our communities and not be in a position where we have to kill half of ourselves every year. Okay, now I hit a third rail.
That was the third. Did we take a shot? I don't know.
Yeah, let's take a shot.
Salute. God damn, Kanye. He came as Kanye.
Nah, W interview. Damn, I'm mad I missed half of it, gang. Damn, W interview.